TrackTech Digitals, and in this video I'll be showing you how to set up your school professionally and properly on the EduTrack School Process and Growth app. So what you want to do for yourself, you just go over to the URL https edutrack.tracktechdigitals.com.ng, just the way it is here. Then you launch it. So after launching it, you can click on the sign up for free. If you are just joining, then you log in, you put in your details, then of course immediately you create an account, you receive a confirmation email to that effect. Then you come back to signing in, then you click on sign in. Let me put in the password. So I should be in now. So this has been saved. You have this header. So what you want to do first and foremost to set up your school is to come over to your setting, then you go over to school profile. This is where you upload your school logo. Let me pick a picture here. So let me pick files. So if you are doing this on a laptop, it's also fine and good, but I'm using a phone, so that shows to you that EduTrack can also work on your phone, especially if you are running the SaaS version. Even if you are running the self-hosted version, if you have a school server, a local server in your school, we can help you set it up at TrackTech Digital such that people with other devices can connect via a unique IP address. So everybody within your school environment can connect locally to the EduTrack software on your school server. But I'm using the SaaS version, so let me just pick an image. I hope I'll be able to see a logo here. Where are my logos? I want to pick a logo, but I'm not seeing it. So let's see. No, let me go and look for it. Let me just go over to one of my files here and look for a logo to use here. Let me just pick one of the logos I have here. Let me pick this. So I've picked this as my logo. Then you want to change the name here, the name of your school here. You want to take the school type. Okay, maybe I just switch over to the white, the light theme so you see properly. School type is your school, nursery and primary school, high school or secondary school. Let me just pick high school. So you pick the one that's applicable to your school. Then your public email address, you want to pick this, an email address that people can contact you with. Let me just pick this. Then your phone number, you just type your phone number as well. Your website address, if you have a website address. But if you don't have a website address, it's still fine. So let me just pick this, tracktechdigitals.com.ng. So then your school address, Nurini Street or Quarry Road, Ibara, Abeokuta, something. Just give it a name. Country is in Nigeria. State, let's say Ogun State, depending on your country. Then currency, Naira. You can give it your own currency. If you are in Ghanaian, just put GHC, Ghanaian cedis. So then your school attendance, you need this for the staff attendance register. So what time do you want your staff to resume? So I'll pick 7:15 or 7:30 as lateness. Then I'll set it there. Then I'll save all settings. So this settings has been saved successfully into my school. So the next thing I want to do is to create run more than one school. You want to run multiple schools, you come over to this your menu here and you go over to branches. You want to set up the branch, you want to give it a name. You leave that for me. You just say branch name. You won't say anything like target account here. Just give it branch name. You can say Olumotu, then give it address. Barnabas Street, Lagos. Let me give it Lagos. Let me call this Lagos 1. So then you can put in the phone number and the email address the way you want it. Then you click on add branches. So the name of your branch will be here. Your branch list will be here, so you can see Lagos is there. So that's how to do that. Then you want to next thing you want to do is to set up your class, your subjects. Should I set up subjects? Okay, let's set up the academic periods now. Let's set up the academic period. So I want to set up the academic period. So by coming to the academic year 2024 to 2025 session, then first term, then the start date. When is it starting? Let me pick 8th of September for the purpose of this record, and it will end December, let's say Friday, December 12th, 2025. Then I click on add period. So you need to do these things first before you start computing. So the next thing you want to do is to now also create what other thing to create? You can create your school bank accounts for your invoicing, depend on the in the currency you are using. So let me put in my first bank name, just assuming this is Kuda Microfinance Bank. Then this is my account name, Shunde. Then this is my phone number. Then I click on add bank account. So these are the basic settings you need to put in place. So bank account has been added, as you can see. So what other thing do we need? Then we need to look at the classes now. The classes now, GSS 1. Remember, I'm using Nigeria as an example. So GSS 1 class, you had it. GSS 2, you had it. So GSS 3, you had it as well. So we've added the academic session, we've added the class, we added our bank account. What other things do we need to add? Then teachers, we have not created teachers. Assignment types now, let's create our assessment types. So my assessment types, these are the assessments you use in creating your report sheets. So let's say we have CA1, which is continuous assessment 1 will be 10 marks. So I type the assessment there. So then CA2, everything must be equal to 100. So then this also is 10. Then my midterm test can be 30. Midterm test can be 30. So you need to set up this. So my midterm test can be 30. Then my project can be this already 50. That's much. Let me make this 10. Let me make this 10. So let me add my assessment the way it is. So then my examination. This is just an example. Let me make this examination 40. Sorry about that. 40 for everything to be equal to 100. 10, 10, 30, 10, 40. So in your scoring your exam, you have to divide it by 40. So if you are scoring them 100 in your exam, you have to divide it by 40% so that you have the right score. Yeah, so everything here should sum up to 40 for this term. Now we have done our assessment. The next thing we should do is to create our teachers. Already in the previous video I've shown you how to admit students, how to create your student portal. Now it's for teachers. So you come over to staff, and you want to pick staff list. Go to staff list, and you want to pick a staff. Click on plus, then you click on add user. So let me call this teacher, this staff, teacher Ola something, teacher Ola1 at gmail.com. So his username is teacher. His teacher name is teacher Ola. Then what role as a teacher, then what branch, Lagos, right, or the main campus, whichever one you want it to be, is all fine and good. The job title, let's see, he's a teacher, of course. So what's the salary like? You need this for the salary scale. You will pay him 220,000 naira per month. Then the password, you can also leave it for EduTrack to generate a temporary password, or you generate it here, just like I've done. The picture of your teacher, the profile picture, you can add any picture. So let me see if I can get any picture to add. So let me just pick any picture here to add. The name of your teacher, Ola. His last name is Adekunle. So then the phone number as well. All these are just examples. So our teacher is born year 1988. So address Shonubi Street, so Abeokuta. Then our next of kin, Lagos, next of kin, Ola, then Dupe. Ola, Dupe, the relationship is wife, then phone number, then address. So then you click on create user. The teacher Ola account has been saved already, as you can see. So the teacher is there. So the next thing you want to do is to go and assign your students to a class. Let me see if I have students here. Should have one or two students. No students yet. Oh, let me just create a student. So admit new, come over to, let me go back. Come over to students, menu, then go over to admit new student. So this page will load. Just give it a name, 001, Adeta Efe, and put all these details there. Female, and I just put all these details there, and then click on admit student. So we now have a student that has been admitted. So you do so for all the students there. We'll still work on all this much later, or you can go over to the previous video where I showed you how to work around the student information system. So but let me go over to assigning the student to their classes. So now remember, we made a mistake. We didn't put the student in a class when filling the form. So I just click on edit, so that I'll put in the form select class. I didn't pick it. Remember that I have created the class before. That was why I said you should create the class before. So I have created the class, so I picked GS1 for her. So then I'll just save it. I update the student account. So the next thing I want to do is to now create the student subject. So let's create the subject for that we run in the school. So now we have mathematics. Sorry, I'm too fast. So let me go over here. So you go over to the settings here, you go over to subjects. So you have on the subject name is type mathematics. Then you can give it a name MTH 101 if it's for 100 level, if it's for GSS1, but it's not necessary. So then I click on add subject. So I click on add subject, then English language. Then I click on it, so I can hide it as well. Then I click on basic science, since it's the GSS class I'm working with. Then what other subject do we do? Computer science or computer studies. So you add as many subjects, the one you do in your school, whether if you have both GSS and SS classes, write down, you list down every subject you do in your school. So now you go over to classes, so it's already active. Now I have been able to set up the school with everything that needs to do. So maybe in the next video I will have to show you how to use the attendance register for the students, then how to start preparing the report sheets. So thank you so much. If you have any question, please feel free to chat us up or you send us an email. Thank you so much. This is EduTrack, your #1 new operating system for every smart school. I will see you in the next video. Bye.